Hi everyone. This is going to be a video for the sign of Capricorn. Things have been adjusting to the flow. Things have been a little bit hectic. I come on when I can and I do videos when I can, so I appreciate those of you who are patient with my channel and patient with my videos. It's a lot of shifts going on. It's a lot of things changing. So yeah, but I do appreciate everybody who's been so patient with me, and thank you so much for your support. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. So Capricorn, I want to start with romance, right? I feel like you're definitely dealing with a very strong connection. I see that this kind of caught my attention here. I feel like you might have a couple different things going on right now, Capricorn. You might be in like a friend circle, or you might have a couple different people like kind of wanting your attention. And I feel like your main focus right now is like, I feel like you were focused on maybe like, trying to find a new relationship. Like you might have been focused on that for a prolonged period of time. Like, I want to find something stable. I want to find somebody who works well with me. But I feel like now you're actually shifting your energy either back onto like finances or back onto like your path. Like, okay, like since this isn't really giving me anything, I'm going to shift my focus and I'm going to recenter myself back on, what I know how to do. And 9 times out of 10 it's work. No offense, Capricorn, but 9 times out of 10 it's something work related or something of, structure, not so much structure, but something that's oriented around work ethic or, working hard towards something, whether it's creative or whether it's your job or whether it's a business, whether it's cultivating a new idea. Whatever that might be. So I feel like there's a reshift of focus there. But it's almost like I feel like as soon as you pull your energy back, Capricorn, I actually feel like you're gonna get it. It's like boom, there it is, and you're just like, what the actual shit is this type of energy? I'm not ready to flip that over yet because there's still more coming in here. I feel like, Capricorn, you guys are also kind of reevaluating your relationships in your life, not just with your significant other or romantically. You're reevaluating all relationships in your life, like friends, family, romantic, and you're just paying attention to like what fills you, what doesn't fill you. Where do you need to put boundaries? Where do you need to maybe come, let up on some boundaries? It's like there's a process here. I feel like you're also tightening your circle. Like you're tightening your circle. You're regrouping. I feel like I'm seeing like an image of like somebody talking to 10 people, 15 people, like having a lot of friends, having a lot of acquaintances, and then all of a sudden it going from 10 to 5, and then all of a sudden from it going to 5 to 2, and then all of a sudden from it going to 2 to 1. I don't know what that means, but maybe that'll make sense here. So let's get another Tower. Okay, I don't know why I just said Tower, but Tower is coming to me here. And again, that one was already out. So let's get 2 more cards with this one. Flipping over one at a time for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Something about your dreams too, Capricorn. I think this is funny, this one flipped up, so I'm going to focus on this one first. Capricorn, I feel like you guys, again, along with this whole theme of like reevaluating relationships, I feel like you guys are healing a lot of aspects that might have been traumatic for you over a series of years. And it might be correlating to your family. Like you might have had a strenuous relationship with a mother figure or a father figure or maybe siblings, or there was something there that was ultimately for growth, but you're in the phase now where you're learning how to forgive so that you can like move forward in certain aspects, because like there could have been a lingering energy of like pain or abandonment or not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy enough, I almost said girl, I don't know what that means. There's something like that, like there's like a wounding, whether it's a mother wound, father wound, whatever it might be. There's something there, and I feel like you're finally realizing and coming to a place in your life where you're relaxing enough to really focus on like what healing is. Like you're being loyal to yourself, you're being loyal to your healing, you're being loyal to what it is that you need to do in order to cultivate. You're taking a walk, right? And it's like you're being led by your intuition. And it's like, that's never going to lead you wrong, right? So you're being led by your intuition into a situation where there's healing. And whether it be from a strenuous relationship or from abandonment or from trauma or from something, there's something lingering that might be connected to a family or a something that has close bonds. And romantically, like, your relationships in the future in general are going to benefit from any type of healing work that you do, number one. And number two, really forgiving your parents and really coming to peace with, like, who they are as people, and allowing, like, for example, if you have a situation going on where you, as a child, maybe had a strenuous relationship with a mother or father, you're learning how to allow them to just be themselves and to accept them for who they are, and to know that that's not a reflection of who you are, and that it doesn't make it okay, like, what happened, like, that doesn't make it okay, but it's one of those understandings that you're going to, like, it's like a clarity moment of, like, okay, like, I'm not going to allow this to have power over me anymore, because you're recognizing the power within yourself and you're gaining clarity. So that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to the first card. So I feel like as you're healing from what it is that you're healing from, I feel like you're actually, you've had somebody come into your life, or you've had a situation come into your life, and it's poking at this part of you that is innocent, that is youthful, that is untouched, right? It's that inner child play that's starting to come out, or it wants to come out. So you might have met somebody who really brings that out in you, like a very childlike energy of, like, feeling free, or feeling like it's that youth, it's that, like, you know, like when you see children interacting with one another, it's so pure, it's so innocent, it's so not bogged down by all of society and past experiences. It's so fresh, it's so new, it's so without baggage, if that makes sense. It's without all these burdens. It's just the ability to be present, right? So I feel like that energy is trying to come through a little bit, and I feel like you may be in a separation here with the person who you are connecting with, because it does say the time apart from your partners on the horizon here, and I feel like it is correlating with this healing family issues. Sorry, I'm used to my camera being the other way, but I feel like this separation is strongly correlated with whatever healing is taking place. So it's like you came together, you met somebody, and then all of a sudden all this stuff happened, or things are being triggered. So I feel like you're being put in this situation because of, there are things that need to be wrapped up, there are things that need to be healed, there are, like, little things that actually are going, like, if they weren't healed, it would make it impossible, not impossible, but it would make it very difficult for something to, like, go the right way. So what I'm understanding symbolically, that I'm trying to put the words, is that patience is something that also is required, because the way that the cards even flipped over, like, it was healing family issues first and then playfulness. So it's like there's a healing that's taking place that's not over yet. You see what I'm saying? It's still continuing. And this separation, I feel like you're already in, or is about to happen, or you're going to feel separated. You could feel like an emotional distance. You could feel like there could be a physical distance. There could be an emotional distance. There could be, I don't know, if you have that telepathic connection with somebody, it might, like, kind of click off a little bit for a little while. And I feel like it's connected to whatever healing is taking place. But it's saying, like, there's also, like, a don't be afraid type of aspect to this, but I'm going to dive a little bit deeper before I speak farther on that. So this is for Capricorn. I feel like it's been longer than 9 minutes. Ouch, my hair. like somebody wants to also help you. Like, I feel like there's somebody here where in separation, like, there's an aspect to this that's like this person's still, like, somebody's still there. You know what I'm saying? But there's, like, a separation. Like, I'm not sure, like, what that exactly means. But there's some aspect of it where it's like somebody, like, they're still there. You know what I mean? Like, somebody's there. Somebody's holding your hand through something. Or walking you through something. And I almost feel like this energy of, like, somebody wanting to come in as, like, a knight. Like, that knight, and I hate to, like, use this because everybody, like, I don't want people to take it the wrong way. But it's, like, that knight in shining armor type of, like, attitude where it's, like, somebody wants to, like, come prancing in and be, like, this knight in shining armor for you. And I don't know what that is pertaining to. Like, I don't know if somebody looks at you as vulnerable. Because, like, see, the thing is that, like, the woman in this card is, like, laying in bed, and she, like, you know, she's, like, vulnerable, or, like, I don't want to say weak because it's not weak, but it's, like, tired, exhaustion, and it's, like, this person is trying to, like, come in and be, like, I'll be your, like, it's, like, this attitude of, like, knight in shining armor, like, don't worry, like, I'm here to save the day. I don't know if you're dealing with a Leo, it's just, like, no offense, Leo, I have Leo in my chart, so, I, like, it's just, like, one of those, like, very, like, I'm gonna, like, kind of come in and, like, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know what this is. But it doesn't feel... I don't know. I don't know. Let me go a little bit. Let me see. Capricorn. Okay, so... right off the bat, I feel like there's a masculine energy, or, okay, so there's a couple things going on. I feel like there's a masculine energy who could feel like they missed out on an opportunity, but see, the way to recapture this is, like, to come in, like, exposing this inner child, like, to be vulnerable, to be playful, to be lighthearted is, like, there's, like, a crossroads here, right? So somebody's kind of feeling like they missed an opportunity, they're very sad, they kind of feel like they're out on, like, their own little island and don't have a way back type of deal. But then you have the Empress, and so I don't know if somebody feels like they missed out on an opportunity with an Empress energy, which would be like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, mainly Taurus here. And then we also have like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and again, strong Taurus with this Three of Pentacles. So I think that that's really interesting. So you could be dealing with somebody who feels like they missed out on an opportunity, or they don't feel like they're adequate enough to, like, invest in something, or they feel like you're nurturing other things, or they're sad because you are nurturing other things. If you're, like, because the feminine energy, obviously, the Empress is the divine feminine, right? So, I don't know if it's this divine feminine energy here that is in this Four of Cups, but it's, like, to recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So I feel like somebody might be, I don't want to say sulking, but sulking. Like a... And then there's another energy that's, like, sitting in their power, that went through a transformation, that knows how to handle shit, that knows how to stay grounded, knows how to work on themselves and focus on other things, is highly spiritual. You know, somebody's very connected. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, like, the Queen of Wands. Very, like, passionate and very, like, wants to go after things. Spicy, you know? I don't know what that means, but... And then you have this energy behind the Empress, also over playfulness, and it's like this energy is sulking, or, like, looking at this heart on the floor, and it's like, what is this about? I don't know if they just feel like they missed out, feel like they missed an opportunity. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, and it's like this Empress is looking right at this Three of Pentacles, like... And see, that's over... Like, I don't know if in separation, like, if you're taking time away from somebody, or there's distance between you and somebody who you're involved with, it's like this Empress energy is focusing on other stuff. Mainly also focusing on healing family issues. So there's a strong emphasis on this, and I feel like it's connected to the Empress. So I feel like the Empress energy is working in healing, like, is consistently doing something when it comes to healing. And, like, growing into their power even more. You see what I'm saying? Because this is where she's looking. And then you have this energy over here, he or she, but it's this divine feminine energy, right? So that's like how it's coming in. It's like she's looking at this, and then this energy over here, it's like a, hold on a second. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Oh, it's stuck. Tell me about this Four of Cups. Sorry, I'm breaking this down here. So this is to clarify this. Okay, so I feel like somebody feels like they missed an opportunity to invest with somebody or to offer something with somebody. But then I also feel that there could be a situation where this Empress energy is deciding to stop nurturing multiple things. Like, if you were juggling multiple things, or if you were putting your focus into like a couple different things, you're stopping that and you're focusing on one thing, or you're gonna like narrow down the things that you're focusing on to like most important, or maybe you're limiting things and you're just focusing on family stuff right now. Like, I'm not sure what that is, but I do see that energy here. But I also feel like somebody could have missed an opportunity to like invest. Like, they feel like they missed an opportunity to like work on something or to start something new that could have been grounded, that could have like led to a lot of like success financially. So I'm gonna put these cards back now that I got that clarity, and then continue forward here. Alright, so we have Four of Cups, the Empress, Three of Pentacles. Oh, what is going on? Okay, so overhealing family issues. The Three of Swords is here. So there's some significant healing going on. So what this could actually be is like, again, multiple things can resonate because it's energy. There could be a feminine energy that has felt like they missed an opportunity, or they felt like they like weren't good enough for something, and then all of a sudden stepping into their power because they're healing, because they're working on themselves, because they're investing in other things, because they're nurturing other seeds and they're watching it grow. And I feel like with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords being right next to each other over healing family issues, this energy really comes off as like really healing and like taking heartbreak and making it something beautiful. Or like taking something and not letting it hurt you, but like learning how to like use the energy, like I don't know, it's like a switch up. Like, you're using this heartbreak and producing something with it, or you're working with it in some way, but it's very healing, and it's in this process of like a separation. Okay, so you could have somebody coming back around from the past, or you could have fond memories of someone. You feel connected with somebody. There's happy memories that are associated with some energy here. And there's an energy that wants to recapture some type of youthful energy, some type of playful energy, but this person, they might have an underlying feeling of like not feeling good enough, or like not feeling like emotionally ready for something, but I feel like they're gonna come back around either way, and you might be a little guarded towards it because you might be giving your energy to a couple different things and you're trying to like refocus that. But I also feel like there's something about time and giving to multiple things over this Three of Pentacles. So there's an energy that's guarded too. It's a little bit guarded, like not knowing which way to go here. But then you have the Eight of Wands. So it's like picking a path, or making a decision about something, making a decision to invest in something or to give to something, and then quick moving energy. So it's like you could be like working on something and it's like you're seeing results like quickly. Like you're moving away from this Three of Swords and you're moving to this Ten of Cups here. At the top of the deck you have the Nine of Pentacles. And I felt that energy earlier. I just didn't say anything. But that's really interesting. Somebody could be upset because you have multiple things around you. Okay, so you could be dealing with an energy again that's a little bit down, a little bit emotionally like not feeling up to their best. Like they're just like they don't feel good enough or they don't feel adequate enough or there's something there, but there's an ability they want to recapture this or somebody wants to recapture this. You might have turned your back on them because they're coming back around or they could be coming back around. I mean, there's the Eight of Wands here with the Six of Cups. So there's a possibility that somebody could be coming back around and they might express something to you. They might want to invest time, but they feel like there's competition. Or they feel like they have to like battle to kind of get to you because you're sitting as the Empress. The Emperor came out. And the Eight of Swords is kind of sticking out of the deck here. So again, we're dealing with a masculine in disguise. I have no idea what the fuck that means. Sorry for my language, but like we're dealing with like a masculine in disguise. And I don't mean to like laugh, it's just the energy. Because I'm picking up on this masculine feminine vibe and yet I'm not really seeing a masculine, and then all of a sudden here comes the Emperor and it's just like, of course it would be the Emperor. I would leave it to no other energy, right? And I don't know why, but it's just ironic. So maybe there's something ironic about this connection. Where connection, is that the right word? Okay, I think that's the right word I'm looking for. This masculine energy is not telling you how they really feel. They're not telling you that they feel like they missed an opportunity. They're not telling you that they feel down. They're not telling you that they don't feel good enough. I feel like if anything, you might see this person as being like a little bit arrogant and a little bit distant and a little bit like, because there's a guarded energy and it's like this Empress energy is like not fucking around with it. Like this Empress energy is like, I'm gonna go like nurture other things and I'm gonna go invest my time elsewhere because I'm not dealing with this kind of like energy that's over here, right? Because there could have been something again with this playfulness energy, there could be something immature or childish. So this person could have been coming in a little bit immature. Like you got the Emperor here who's kind of like in disguise, right? Coming in as a different type of energy. But let me see what's on the top of the deck. Okay. This Emperor is something else. I feel like this Emperor is... Again, I feel like you're not going to see this coming a little bit. It's going to surprise you maybe. Because it's like, what? like what are you talking about? Like, because I feel like this Empress energy just like wasn't putting up with something like this. Like this Two of Wands is very guarded to me. It's a very guarded card for me. So this is always a card that I associate with being guarded, and that's how I read my card, right? So, and it's like, okay, like if you're not going to pick a path, then I'm going to go nurture other things, and I'm going to go and, you know, give out my time to other things while you sit in this energy. But see, the door is not completely closed, though, because this playfulness energy is what kind of brings you guys together. But then you're in a separation. Or I feel like this kind of already happened. Like, I feel like the separation might have already happened. But, like, the Empress is still focusing on healing in some way, or redirected healing in a different way. Like, she's like, all right, she, the Empress energy in general, is shifting the focus from not feeling like they can put time into something or, like, a commitment. Like, say, for example, you're dealing with somebody who you connect it with and you hit it off with, and then all of a sudden it kind of like hit like a weird spot. you're like, you know what, I'm not paying attention to this, like, this is ridiculous, like, this person can go and, you know, get their shit together, or they can do what it is that they gotta do, but I gotta do what I gotta do, and I gotta, you know, focus on my family, I gotta focus on, you know, working on the things that I need to work on. Maybe you're seeing other people, maybe you're, you know, exploring the different options that you have in your life, and this Emperor energy is like, shit, like, there's a lot of competition, you know, and I feel like that person sees that. Because this Five of Wands is kind of over this Empress, and whenever I get this, it's kind of like that combative energy, like, but I don't so much think that this is, I do see it as other people because of like the Six of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles situation going on here. And you could have multiple people coming back from the past, or you could have had multiple people come back from the past because like Mercury retrograde energy. And so this person's like seeing that, right? So, or they recognize that. Now, they could also feel conflicted, but I don't necessarily see it as being conflicted. So let me pull another card on this Five of Wands. Ace of Wands. No, so this person wants to come in and, like, beat all competition. Yeah. They want to make a decision. Ooh. There's a lot of cards here. Yeah, they want to make a decision because what you don't see is that they're stressed out. And what you don't see, or what they don't see about you, is that you're stressed out. Vice versa, right? So they're having a... So there was something hung up about this situation, and it's like a, okay, I'm seeing things clearly now. I'm going after my Nine of Cups. Like, I'm going to knock out all competition type of energy. Like, this is my wish fulfillment. I'm seeing this clearly. Like, I'm seeing this from a different perspective, making a decision, wanting to ground a situation. I do feel like this is the same person, personally. You could have another person, like, coming at you. Like, say, for example, you have, you know, this Emperor energy from the past, like, kind of, you know, Mr. I do what I want when I want energy, like, come, you know, like, I move on my own time. You might have somebody new come in who wants to ground a situation, the King of Pentacles, like an earth sign, like Taurus or Capricorn. Like, you might have somebody come in and want to give you this Nine of Cups. Or there is also the possibility that it could be this Emperor energy coming in, having a change of perspective, seeing something differently, and wanting to kind of offer this Nine of Cups energy. Sorry, the card's like sideways. But you see how he's like carrying the chest here in the King of Pentacles? It's like I'm like immediately linking that to this. It's like this person wants to give this. Wants to just like open up this chest, right? And with the High Priestess at the bottom, with the Magician, it's like having all the tools necessary, using your intuition, Queen of Cups at the top of the deck. Like, this person's been holding on to this. So this could be somebody from the past, or this could be somebody completely new, or it could be two different people who are coming back, and one of them being a King of Pentacles energy, one of them being an Emperor energy. But I personally feel as if this King of Pentacles is this Emperor energy, because I feel like this Emperor was showing up as like a page. And I feel like this Emperor was also showing up like, you know, not up to par. Like, they were showing up kind of immature, especially over this Playful card. Like, they could have been really immature about stuff. And now they're kind of seeing things from a different perspective, and they're like, oh, I gotta go in and ground this because I'm having a change of perspective. Like, this is really what I want, or this is really what I want to try and work towards, or, you know, this is the person who I want to invest my time with, regardless of what it might be. It's a change of perspective and wanting to knock out the competition, to be completely honest. But making that decision. So let's pull one for the Empress. The Lovers. So you could have a choice. You know, you could have a choice. Or this could be a really strong connection that you share with somebody. But again, it's Gemini energy, so you could have two. Again, two people. I don't know, you could have two people to pick from. one being new, one being from the past, or both being from the past. I'm not really sure. Me as a reader, if I were to read this energy, I would say it's the same person, and that this is just a strong connection that you have, like a very soulful connection. Like, this is somebody who really looks at you and, like, you really, like, vibe with this person. Yeah, like, you... 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles, and I believe the 10 of Wands showed itself to me with the Fool card. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, if you're in that Empress energy right now, and you're just vibing, and you're like, reshifting your focus, and you're like, you know what, like, I said my piece, this is what I'm doing, like, you want to go work on yourself, or... Like, if you were dealing with somebody who was coming in, like, very immaturely and coming in very inconsistently, and you're like, you know what, like, I think we should just kind of focus on other stuff, because you're like, I'm the Empress, like, I invest my time wisely, like, don't play with me type of deal, like, don't mess with my schedule, like, you want to come into my life, come into it right, you know what I'm saying, like, talk to me right, like, don't talk to me like some, you know, like it's just some, you know, situationship, like, no, you're the Empress, you want commitment, right, so... You want something real. And it's like this person has like an oh shit moment because they're like, how do I get this back? But this person might come in a little bit immature, but then I feel like they're going to come back in as like more mature. They're going to want to offer something more stable because they had a realization to something, or they saw something, or they felt something. Like, I don't know. I really feel like this might be the same person, but again, it could show up as multiple people. That's always a possibility. It is energy, and this is a general reading, so not everybody's going to resonate with this. But yeah, I feel like somebody had to take time to heal. And I feel like by doing that... Actually, I feel like both people had to take time to heal. Because the Empress had to heal too, and the Emperor had to heal from this Four of Cups with this Hanged Man energy. So both of you needed this separation because you had to heal things. And now I feel like it's going to be quick. Like, there's communication's going to just, it's going to start coming in. And it's when finally something gets let go of. Somebody makes this decision. And then somebody has a moment of clarity. They see things differently. Like, it's like a situation got hung up so that somebody could gain clarity, and then all of a sudden here it comes. Like, here comes this King of Pentacles energy, like with this little treasure chest here. You know? Like, I literally look at that and I'm like, wow. Like, he literally is holding the treasure chest next to the Nine of Cups. So, and this is somebody coming in with a fresh perspective, or a different perspective. There's an energy of Pisces here as well. It's a strong emphasis. I'm just in Pisces, I don't know, like if something's coming up in Pisces. So yeah, let me see if I can get you guys best advice too. Best advice, focus on yourself. The Star card, heal. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Focus on your foundation. Focus on what it is that you're working towards. It's a good thing that you shifted your energy. Keep focusing on what it is that you're focused. The more that you heal, the more things can fall in place for you. The more that you heal, the more that the people around you benefit and you benefit. So, yeah. I really hope that these messages helped. Thank you guys so much for the patience that you have with my channel, and thank you guys so much for all of the comments, likes, shares, and subscribes. And I am doing personal readings, so please feel free to email me and to ask about those. But yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Take care.